Good afternoon, everyone. Here's You'll Never Walk Alone. As Liverpool spread it out to Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right wing, midway inside the Saints half, drifts infield, little left-footed pass, drop off clever from Szoboszlai. Here's Trent again, played inside. Here's Salah, doesn't score, shot goes wide, and perhaps Saints should have been behind, but Curtis Jones has hit it with the inside of his right foot and missed it by a yard from 16 yards out. BBC Radio Solent Sport, that was quite a stoppage, about 3 minutes or so. Nearly 19 minutes on the clock. We're set for some stoppage time at the end of the first half as ball is as far into the Liverpool half as it's been all game, and Liverpool made a bit of a sloppy mess there and gave Saints a corner for no real reason. So that was an interesting one. Harwood Bellis and Bella Kotchap up from the back. In comes the corner, and it's flicked on by Harwood Bellis, who got the header, caught by Alisson without too much problem to Uga Chukwu, gives it back to Fernandes. That's nice football from Saints. Here's Albert Grombach, out it goes to Kamaldeen Sulemana, one-on-one with Trent Alexander-Arnold. Sulemana into the penalty area, got round one, tackled by Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he's won another corner. That's good counter-attack, and Bella Kotchap comes up clapping and applauding his teammates. Corner again for Smallbone on that far side, the left. Whipped in once more, Bella Kotchap missed it. Comes out to Grombach, and then Fernandes shoots, and in the end it's well saved by Alisson. Fernandes made good contact, it was on target, and then Alisson's picked it up.
Small margins here, Adam, if he goes right or wrong, but he's winning them so far, Manny.
Now Trent's made a run, and suddenly there's some space for Gravenberg, who puts it onto his left foot, back to his right foot. It's brilliant. One challenge from Saints, another shot. Ramsdale comes out and smothers it, and Saints get away with it, and now they're trying to break themselves. And Van Dijk has to go to Trent Alexander-Arnold, dead centre of the pitch, midway inside the Saints half. His pass is poor, it's easily intercepted actually by Harwood Bellis, but once it comes back out, because everyone's so deep, Liverpool just come again like a training ground exercise. Here's Salah, twinkle toes, plays it inside, and then somehow the header over from Nunez, who wasn't expecting it, as it came from Salah, and then towards Szoboszlai, and then Jones, and then onto Nunez's head like a pinball. Here's Gravenberg, into feet, turn and shot, and Ramsdale has to make his second really good save of the afternoon. Darwin Nunez found himself in a good central position on the end of the box, whereas actually when he gets a defender one-on-one, for me, he's got to have a go every time, use his pace. Good play from Mateus Fernandes, sweeps it out to Dibbling. Again comes Walker-Peters on the overlap. Dibbling back to Fernandes though, inside right, crosses towards Grombach, it's just over his head. It was a lovely floated ball from the Portuguese, and it's a goal kick to Liverpool, but concern around Anfield for the runaway league leaders. And that was in the 18th minute Bella Kotchap came in, but that bit of defending from Bella Kotchap there, getting into the back as Saints try and take advantage of Liverpool being dozy from Saints, throwing again, and then Trent hasn't cleared it. Him and Alisson have made a mess, and Smallbone has scored his first Premier League goal. Liverpool stood like statues as they messed up between Van Dijk and Alisson, and Will Smallbone just swivelled and from a narrow angle side-footed it into the net, and Liverpool can't believe it. Alisson wants a free kick. Smallbone gets his first Premier League goal at the Cop End at Anfield, and against every single odds there could be, it is Liverpool 0, Southampton 1.
Throw-in goes to Smallbone over the top, no one follows him, he gets in, and kind of Van Dijk is trying to kind of protect the ball for Alisson to come out. He doesn't.
Liverpool attack down the left. Here's Diaz, it deflects, corner, and this is what the Cop End will be wanting. Early pressure from Liverpool, Anfield demanding it. Here comes the corner, whipped in, right-footed, hanging high towards Bella Kotchap, goes over everyone. Salah keeps it in. Elliott drives it, and Ramsdale makes an incredible save, because from a narrow angle, Elliott got it through all those bodies. He almost scored at his first touch in 2 straight games.
You're leading 1-0, you don't need to be stupid.
You don't need to score again.
No, you don't
you just need to defend well.
Just don't concede and you win the game.
Yeah. So here comes Diaz, one-on-one with Walker-Peters, driving towards the penalty area. He's into the penalty area. He goes round into the byline, pulls it back. It has not lasted long, that lead, because Darwin Nunez has a goal. It's his 5th Premier League goal of the season. He's 3rd against Saints in the Premier League, and Liverpool come pouring again onto Southampton, who've somehow got to hold it together now. Here is Diaz, he wants the shot, back onto his left foot, save from Ramsdale, out into the middle of the penalty area. Salah shoots into the ground, good brave header from Manning, then there's a tackle from Smallbone, play on, says the referee, penalty. Lewis Smith points to the spot. Smallbone protests his innocence. The Saints players are furious. Nunez has gone down and he's still down. So here's the 54th minute, the penalty for Salah. Scored a late penalty to win the game at Saints in the Premier League earlier in the season. Here he goes again against Ramsdale. Left-footed scores. Mo Salah has his 10th goal against Southampton in his Liverpool career. Cleverly patient with his ball out wide to Sugawara, gets a nice 1-2, and then he's fed the ball down the right wing for Archer, and Archer's burst through and he's onside. Archer's into the box, Archer down the right, shoots, Alisson saves, parries it out and Liverpool clear it. But that's as dangerous as Saints have been in this second half, and at 2-1 down, that was a real chance.
Brilliant 1-2 between Walker-Peters and Smallbone there to then release him.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Salah's got it on the right-hand corner of the penalty area. Smallbone's clearance only goes back to him, and then it's left and run over by Diaz, who'll shoot, pulls it back in the end, and it's gone wide. I thought Salah had scored then. Ramsdale was desperately running across his goal line to try and get back, but it's come off his shin and gone out for a goal kick. He looks up, sweeps the ball out to the left, but it doesn't put enough on it. And Alexander-Arnold heads it easily to Elliott. He gets it back off Salah, shoots from 25 yards. It's a bender, but it bent the wrong way and went wide of the post. Sulemana's looking a bit tired, I have to say. Fernandez is looking a bit tired.
Now we have to get a goal to get even.
Not many goals in the Premier League this afternoon. Palace had just taken the lead against Ipswich a few minutes ago through Ismail Assar again. So Palace 1, Ipswich 0. Long clearance here. Liverpool chasing the ball into the penalty area. Was that another handball from Sugawara? The back pass of him's terrible. Harwood-Bellis does brilliantly to make the tackle. Diaz has gone down, giving it the full floor slapping WWE wrestling. He might be injured. Harwood-Bellis did nothing wrong. He's injured. But Saints, this will be desperately unlucky if it's another penalty.
VAR's looking at
VAR's
it.
having a look. But if it is, and Liverpool get a let-off, having just brought Onuachu on, it's Sugawara, it's poor bloke, he just makes these errors. Arsenal did the same thing. Now at Liverpool, we've had the handball before.
If I'm going to be honest, that one is handball.
Oh dear, everybody. Joe says it's handball. Or is it accidental? Is it not? Here we go. Penalty. Game over. What a darn shame. The chance of a shock is about to go unless Salah does something we don't expect. Mohamed Salah for the second time this afternoon against Aaron Ramsdale. Left-footed shot, smashes it high into the roof of the net, and Liverpool have their 3 points. Liverpool continue their march to a Premier League title, and Saints continue their descent back to the Championship. It's Liverpool 3, Southampton 1. Harwood-Bellis up to halfway to Onuachu. Lallana then leaves it for Walker-Peters. That's lovely little footwork from him. Onuachu back to Lallana. It's nice football from Saints. Here's Walker-Peters. Tries to thread it through in Onuachu. He might have been better off going himself. That was really good play from Saints. And then it's sent clearance, and the clearance is terrible from Quansah. Here's Lallana, left-hand edge of the penalty area, and he wants a foul. He wants a handball. Could have been a handball, could have been a free kick. Referee's not even having a look. Crystal Palace have beaten Ipswich by 1-0. Bella Kotchap. João Pedro has got a 98th minute penalty winner for Brighton against Fulham. Fulham were a goal up. Here's Sulemana driving against Jarrell Quansah. Sulemana deep in the Liverpool half, step over, goes to the byline, pulls it back right across the edge of the 6-yard area, and nobody in the yellow shirt stuck a foot out. After Anfield, so much to talk about after this game, and so much to talk about, thankfully, that we didn't think we were going to talk about. That's it. Lewis Smith brings the game to an end. Liverpool continue their march to a title. Saints have lost their 23rd game of the season.